Ba-da, ba-da-ba. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, people of the internet. I be here, you be there, and the kitties be also here, cause yeah, it's a thing, right? Yes, a thing. Anyway, I'm not really sure where we are. Game-wise, it feels like I've been playing this game for half my life, but you know, that's what I get for playing only once a week. There's still these. Hey, yogurt! Is this new game? Haha, you know it's not. You know it's not. No new games, only old games. But we have finished the DLC things. Yes, that were right there. Naruhodo, naruhodo. You might not be wrong. But I think this game is a bit too old for people to think it's new, even then. Because you know, there is at least one more Dragon Age. Uno más. So it's new. Naruto. Is there anyone else watching? Well, besides us two, I don't think so. No, maybe not. Okay, so this is the new Dragon Age then, yes. Vilgard, Where's Vincent? Vincent be doing his own thing right now. I think. Or was a character named Vincent? I don't know. No, this is Sebastian. I don't really remember the names of my characters. Don't pay him this month. Naruhodo, naruhodo. Indeed, he shall be cut on his salary. How dare he not be here? Okay. Arrows. There we go. So from this game, I know that at least, what's her name? Oh my god, I forgot. The pirate lady. Let's go with that. I know that the pirate lady is in the new game. So I guess this is new game. Also, I'm sorry for the noise. Not much that I can do. Thank you. I'd rather not do this all day. Oh, also, before I forget and I play any further, yes, thank you to Nora. Okay, I'm a terrible streamer. I forgot the name. Because of course, I would lose my head if it was not attached to my body. Yeah, Riora, not Nora. God damn it. Riora, thank you so much for 1 sub. Thank you. Yeah. You subbed on a Sunday though, so I did not see it before. Was it on purpose? Sneaky sub. Oh, okay.
I still don't get the name. Did they hang someone here?
Someone is hung if they are drunk, I think.
Ah. Someone is hung if they are drunk. Gonna walk around to see if there's more dudes to fight, and there is. Legs. No money? Well, there's some money, but... Who are you? No one. There's nothing here. Wait. Okay, nothing. Just a tree. Also, there's always a tree in the Elven Illinage. Have we learned why that is? And I forgot? Probably the case. Neat. Mimabari is frozen in space. Oh, he's back. Let's see something. Bow. The bow. Oh, you're not wearing anything. Boring. I guess it's fine. Though I am pretty sure that I have some accessories for you. Pretty sure. Not that big of a difference, I think. And you. Same thing. All right. Wait. Go to the left here. To the left, to the left. Everything you want in the box to the left. Nada, nada. I guess there's no more dog lords. Wrong way. Go this way, because we need to go into the hanged whatever. Their own decision about what to wear. Several armor plates are available. That we know. We've bought many things.
You seem very angry. And here I thought the Chantry was against mind reading.
Did something happen to you in the circle? I understand there were problems in Ferelden.
Are you saying a mage can only be unhappy in the circle if demons are involved? No, it's not about Aldred. It's not about being beaten or raped by a Templar. That does happen, but I've been fortunate. It's a larger principle. The freedom every man, woman and child born in Thedas have as a natural right.
You were given to the circle. I was given to the Chantry. Hawke was driven away from home by the Darkspawn. None of us are free.
Ah, well, at least the Darkspawn don't come after me. I think.
Then Hawke tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and
Hello.
I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
For you, I have all the time in the world. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. You and, what's his name? That mage. Seem to be getting pretty close. So, what's going on, Hawke?
You jelly.
Well, well, well. I never thought you were the type, Varric. I'm flattered.
It's the chest hair, isn't it? Women can never resist my chest hair. Unfortunately, it's not to be. I'm spoken for.
Bianca stands in my way again, does she?
What can I say? She's the jealous type. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Maybe, just maybe, getting involved with the possessed mage might be dangerous. There, I've said my piece.
Well, sounds perfect.
In all the time you've known me, have I ever given you the impression that I was turned off by crazy?
Okay, point taken.
Alright, alright, alright. And now this. catch the thief. I mean, I don't have to do every single side quest, but Velvet Kylla?
Some Dane fellow asked, why make a shop so hard to find? Me? Really? He just has no concept. All manner. Crafting lore gathered from through
Lost socks. Okay. Ah, this is kind of weak. Pretty neat, but kind of weak. Well, this one doesn't seem weak. Well,
prices negotiable.
Silverite. If only I had a Silverite set. Chat, chat, chat. Oh. Hello. Set. There's no hair for me. Also, why can I not use Hawke's thing? Preset. But it looks so nice. So nice. How do I? Okay, confirm. Okay. Hello, urchin. Alright, I just wanted to talk with the urchin. I know. Cannot manhandle the urchin. He's not for one for us. No. Okay, let's go through all the maps to try and find the books. I assume it's only inside Kirkwall that the books are. Assume. Gather my party.
Is that supposed to be Andraste's face on your crotch?
What?
That belt buckle thing. Is that Andraste?
My father had this armor commissioned when I took my vows as a brother.
I'm just not sure I'd want the maker seeing me shove his bride's head between my legs every morning. Ever seen a woman in a robe show her full glory? We'll have you squared in no time. Tell your captain.
Okay, there's nothing. Okay, let's check here at the Kunari compound.
will take no visitors. He is considering the demands of the queue.
Alright. No visitors then. I have been to Lowtown too. Let's go again and then we'll go to the gallows. Just making sure. Okay.
So you were invested as a brother in the Chantry, right?
I had just taken my vows when I learned my family was killed.
But you gave sermons and took confessions and such, right?
Do you have something you wish to confess?
I just want to know, what do you say when people have questions? What's your answer when someone asks, so, if Andraste preached freedom and ended slavery, why do you lock up mages and keep them as slaves?
No one ever asked that.
Of course not. Hello, Matcha.
The Knight Commander and her Templars scare me more and more.
Your uncle must be happy to have his hovel back to himself.
Oh, is that my house? Beep, 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 beep. Uncle. Hello.
Leandra, dead. I can't believe it.
Me neither. But it be. Rare triple bad thing. And there's nothing in your house, Uncle. Wow. Very empty. And down we go.
Were you ever dedicated in the faith of the Chantry?
I have no memory of my childhood. Denarius had no desire to teach his slaves anything that made them think they're worthy beings.
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine how difficult your life has been.
No, you can't.
Whether you were taught it or not, the Maker has room at his side for every soul, even yours.
Hmm. Hello, order of potions, things. Nope. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Also, I'm a bit unsure if I've been here on this run, on this day, on this lovely map.
Before I met you, I had
Sorry.
no idea places like this existed. Thanks for that.
Places like this existed. What? What type of places? Poor people places? Hmm. I think we've seen everything. Okay, where else? Look at the door. The door. Oh, I said the gallows and I went to the dark town. I said the gallows and I went to dark town. I did. I did. Yes, John. Go there. Tier. Okay. Floor. Floor. What the flip? What? What? What be?
The Maker didn't free me.
I see you've been thinking about what I said.
I freed myself.
She's not notifying anymore?
Did anything. He watched.
Well,
Why should I thank him?
Twitch be weird.
Is it so hard to believe the Maker cares for you? Maybe he gave you the chance to escape.
It doesn't feel like the Maker cares for me. Or anyone.
We all make our own choices to do good as well as evil. That is our doing, not the Maker's.
Perhaps. It's been a long time since I gave it any thought.
It's not too late to start.
Well, the Twitch been weird because, you know, I tried to schedule the stream on Twitch, you know, just because, but they wouldn't let me. Wouldn't let me do the thingy. Commit to everything. 2 or 3? No. This is the quests. Yes. Yes. Trying to finish this one. Also, yeah. Trying to finish this, but I don't know where to get. Yeah. Maybe one? Oh, I've been dilly-dallying so much. Wow. Wow. Also, emergency break. I need to go do something no one can do for me. I'll be right back. 5 minutes tops. I have returned. Crisis averted. Yes. Also, Naruhodo, Chapter 2. Chapter 2, which is... Yes, kitties, yes. Do the noise, yes. Chapter 2 is not great in terms of length. But not bad, not bad. Could be worse. Door. Open.
This is the only place in Kirkwall I feel safe.
I know. I wish you said the same about my house, but no. Jake, hello.
Stay away from me.
Okay. No hello for you. Gallows.
Fenris, as a brother in the Chantry, I'm allowed to hear confessions.
Why would you tell me this?
I know Daenerys made you do things. I thought you might be more comfortable talking to a friend. You should know, a murder committed under duress is a sin on the one who ordered it, not the one whose hands carried out the deed.
Have I not spoken enough of my past? Does everyone in Kirkwall wish to hear every sordid detail?
Sometimes it's painful to speak, but it's the only way the wound can be lanced.
True, but what if don't? What if we don't actually? And also, not all pains need to be discussed.
The Knight Commander found Grace and the other Starkhaven mages. They're still in quarantine.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ra da 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 da. Gotta make sure there's no book hiding. Gotta make sure.
I can't believe Sir Conrad was a Lyrian smuggler.
Who'd have thought?
I hear that Canaria kidnapping mages and doing peculiar things to them. Mark my words.
I've been loyal to the Order. The Knight Commander doesn't make it easy.
It is a great honor to serve
Hmm.
the Knight Commander.
Peculiar things, you say?
Yes, they found us. I'm sure you're not surprised.
They got Grace and the others.
But only a moment's head start. Where else could we end up?
Sorry, I guess.
Welcome back to Salt, my friend.
Okay. Cannot go there. Guess we... That's the gallows is where we started, right?
These mages are getting control. We would do better to use the right of tranquility more widely.
Okay, nothing here. Okay, this is the last place I will be at. Pretty sure I already searched these stores.
Tranquil solution was hardly the Holocaust you imagined.
You've been seeking revenge for the death of one family for as long as I've known you. Are you honestly judging me for trying to save the lives of every mage in Thedas?
But they were never threatened. It was a single man's lunacy. The Chantry would never follow through with such a thing.
Yet.
Sorry, Mother. I need a drink.
My knees first. I need a drink. Oh. Guess I could use a drink too. Maybe. Some warm tea. Perhaps a glass of wine. Red wine at that. Yes. Let's go to the Blooming Rose. Who knows? Maybe there's a book here. The book. Also, thank you, cats, for all the noises. Very nice. Hello, ladies and not ladies. I guess there were mostly not ladies. Just a guess though. Hello. Hello. Goodbye. There's a mug there.
Did you take the perfume out of my room?
What would I want with perfume? Do I look like a woman?
Of course you do, sweetie. You're an elf. And not a pretty one, I'm afraid, but there it is.
Go on up, sir. They're waiting.
Alright. Hello.
Well, you look like you have coin to spend, at least. Welcome to the Blooming Rose. My people offer 3 types of service. For 2 sovereigns, you get the royal treatment. 1 sovereign gets you the standard services. For 50 silver, someone pretends to like you for an hour.
Okay, not yet.
I need to think about it. Of course.
I need 4 more dwarven ales.
Hello, uncle.
You here? Just, here for a drink, myself.
Mistress Hawke, what will you have today?
Today? Oh. Guess I've been here before. Oh. Not the lost journey. Nice. Oh.
You know, when I return to Starkhaven, you're welcome to come with me.
And do what exactly?
You're a fine warrior. If you could train men to fight like you do, we'd be unstoppable.
I'm no leader, and I doubt humans would want me training them.
Then why not train elves? I bet there's plenty who would admire all you've accomplished.
I haven't accomplished anything.
Did you do it?
No. You are your own man, living as you see fit. You give yourself too little credit.
You are being kind.
Not at all. Think about it.
Sebastian. You're too nice. Too nice.
Welcome, Miss Sarah. Have a seat and I'll play with you.
Also,
Well, you
yes,
look like you have
let's see what it is
Least.
that the
Welcome to
Blooming
Blooming
Rose offers.
My people offer 3 types of service.
I
Two
know.
sovereigns.
Here's 2 sovereigns. I want the best you've got.
Certainly, Messer. Our companions are in the lounge. Choose whomever you like.
Serendipity, Triano, and Catriella. Tour guides were fighting over the perfume, so maybe Adriano?
Let's go. I'll let you roll for initiative.
Never mind. That was boring.
The way this place attracts Templars.
Mistress Hawke, what can we do for you today?
What about this?
Here's your
All right then. Our companions are.
Sabina. Naruhodo, naruhodo.
Well, aren't you a pretty thing?
No, in Origins this was more fun. Yes. A lot more fun, mind you. You know,
I should get flowers for my hair.
yes, get flowers for your hair. I'm gonna do this and forget about that side quest. Yes. Or not. This is for who? Varric. Da 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 da. Oh. Da 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 da. Talkative man.
Do you ever feel like the world's getting
Simpler.
like everything from eating to fighting is a lot less complex than it used to be?
Ah, indeed. In Origins it was a bit more complex.
I've got something for you, Varric.
My father's signet ring. Where did you find it? Bartrand pawned it off to pay for the expedition. I can't believe you found it. This sounds exactly like the sort of fake thing I'd make up about you.
When you tell people, mention that I got it from the belly of a dragon.
I'll throw in a couple of werewolves and a griffin for balance. Well, I guess I better start answering my mail from Orzammar. Balin's court just reminds me too much of family dinners with my cousins. Anyway, I owe you one, Hawke. Remind me later to put you on my tab.
Meredith? Who is Meredith? Not one of my companions. Is it? Is it the elf? I mean the female elf mage thing. Okay, to catch a thief. We need Isabella. Alright, Isabella. Isabella. So I wonder how she looks in Veilguard. Isabella. Hello, Isabella. How are you today, Isabella? Hope you're doing good, Isabella. Isabella. Isabella, la la la. Party members who fall in combat sustain injuries. Isabella.
The Hanged Man. Sometimes you have to go where everybody knows your name.
Repeat for Isabella. Hello.
Smells like smoke, burning metal, and I don't have your stupid relic.
That's Stan. No, Stan the man. Sorry, Stan. God damn it.
If the Arishok asks why we killed his men, we'll say it was an accident. Yes, about that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Do
the Qunari look like the sharing type to you? Of course they want it back. I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you. The relic is a Qunari text handwritten by that philosopher of theirs. Kuzlan, whatever his name is.
Koslin?
That's the one.
The founder of their religion, the most revered being in their history? That text would be sacred beyond measure.
I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall. They can't leave the 3 marches without it.
The shipwreck?
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm. The storm was only half of it. I also had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me. Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem. That matters over a couple of elves. I need it to save my own skin. Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic? The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want. How did you steal the relic from the Qunari? The Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arishok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part. Sounds like the Qunari take their reading very seriously. Is there anything in the Qunari don't take seriously? Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again. It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
Well, I already killed Stan, so...
It's yours. Your life depends on it. wasn't expecting that. It's nice to have someone on my side for once. Come on, we've no time to waste.
Maybe we'll get the book and then we'll get Castellan? We'll, make him go away. Then maybe we can give the relic back to the Kunari.
I have it. The Tome of Coastland will not fall into Tevinter hands.
Blood and spite.
Atos Kunari!
He's getting away.
Isabella!
Neat. Oh. There's another stand there. Maybe stand is just a thing. Title? Hey Vincent! Hi hi! So how you doing? How was the rest of the stream? Hope it was good. So did I forget anything? Was Rachel nice? Very nice. Also, very chill. Very chill. But I should not have eaten dinner before the stream, because yes. Interruptions. Dear Hawke, I have the relic. I am gone. I'm sorry it has to be this way. You've been a loyal ally, but this is best for both of us. You promised me the relic, and I know you'll fight Castellan for me, but I don't want this. I've dragged you too far into this mess already. You don't have to forgive me, but I hope you understand. I don't.
Aveline will be waiting at the Kunari compound. We still have to deal with that mess.
Gotta go to the Kunari. Oh, gotta level up too. Hello? Hello, little one. Hi, Vincent. Go take your little bath. Wash away all your sins. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Constitution. So many sins. Well, they may not fit down the drain, but you must try. Good reasons. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Don't bite me, kitty. Where is the Kunari compound? Probably in the Somewhere, yes, in the somewhere. Nope. Ducks. Got it. They're in the docks and will never leave. Never. Ever. Da, 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 da. Hello. Hello.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess, and could get worse. I still have things I need to do. Don't...
Let's see. We're good. We're good. Pretty good. Now if only... It's fine. Probably we'll have a chance to...
I'd wrap up any other business before we go. It's already a mess.
Actually, no.
Don't...
No. Let's go home. Then we'll come back. Da 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 da. Fairies. Nope. Okay. Let's come here. Yes. Da 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 da. Varric. Pity, it's a great ring. Okay.
No attacks, no disasters, no out of control enchantments. It's a good day.
It's a good day indeed.
I hope all is well, mistress.
Almost. Okay, you come. You too. And... Wait. Wait. That was a thing for Varric. And if I'm gonna take Varric, I might as well just get his things. Varric. Varric. Sebastian, Isabella. Varric. Meryl. Okay. Probably should have looked at the weapons I have, but you know, it be what it be. Ah, it's fine. What about you? Okay. You have 12 points. Let's get you to 100. Okay. We're ready-ish. Let me just push this here. Okay.
I'd wrap up any other business before we go.
I am ready.
It's already a mess and could get worse. Let's go. I request an audience with the Hawke.
He will allow it, but not in this number.
I will only bring my friend here and a small complement of my guard. Is that few enough?
It is. Enter.
We shall enter. We shall go. We shall talk with the Hawke.
Greetings, Hawke. We come regarding the elven fugitives that took refuge here.
Irrelevant. I would speak to Hawke about the relic stolen from my grasp.
I'll find it.
If you give me time, I'll get it back for you.
It is much too late for that.
An issue for another time. We're here for the fugitives.
The elves are now Videthari. They have chosen to submit to the Kylla. They will be protected.
Do they really believe?
Have they truly converted? Or are they simply using you as a shield?
They have chosen, and so have I. You have not hidden the abuses of your zealots or the corruption of this city. You will understand why I must do this. Let us look at your dangerous criminals. Speak, Videthari. Who did you murder, and why?
A city guard forced himself on our sister. We reported him, or tried to, but they did nothing about it, no matter what we said. So my brothers and I paid him a visit.
That doesn't excuse murder.
Well, Is it true?
Are these elves telling the truth?
There have been rumors. I will investigate. But they still took the law into their own hands.
Sometimes that is necessary.
Like you avenged the Viscount's son. It was not right then, and it's not right now.
We're just here for the elves.
Their actions are mere symptoms. Your society is the disease. They have chosen. The Vidithari will submit to the Qun and find a path your way has denied them.
You can't just decide that. You must hand them over.
No kiss. Of course not.
Tell me, Hawke, what would you do in my place?
Why not leave the city?
You clearly don't like staying amongst humans.
I cannot leave without the relic, and I cannot stay and remain blind to this dysfunction. There is only one solution.
Arishok, there is no need for...
Vinek Kathas.
Wow.
Not here. Too open. Go, go. Hawke!
I should have. If I said something else, would it be different? I'm tempted to think it's inevitable.
Can you hear it? The Canary must be spreading out. They're attacking the city. Why? What could they possibly hope to accomplish?
It doesn't matter. We need to act.
I agree. We can't do anything on our own, however.
Ah, god damn it! I don't want to play with Evelyn. Not Evelyn, Evelyn. Whatever.
Thank the Maker. I thought they got you. Darktown is flooded with people trying to get away from all this.
The Canary are assaulting the city, and fast. The Arishok planned this for who knows how long. We should head to the keep to rally my guardsmen. Whatever happens, be careful.
Hi, hi, hi. Oh wow. Thank you for the money. Give me the barrel.
On the list of things I thought might happen today,
Oh.
a Kunari attack would have been near the bottom. Thank you for your help. I don't think we've met. My name is Alistair.
Hello.
I'd like nothing better than to stay and help, but unfortunately the mission we're on can't be delayed.
Pressing matters.
There's something more important than an invasion.
You wouldn't think so, right? I'm afraid there are larger things afoot. Can't say more than that. I wish I could, but I swore on my pinky to keep the warden's secrets.
なるほど、なるほど。
I thought your order was more serious.
Really? I thought the joining was a laugh a minute.
I get that a lot.
Well,
Reinforcements would come in handy if we fail.
Even if I didn't need to go, Grey Wardens aren't supposed to involve themselves in wars like this. We did that in Ferelden after all. The Order was not impressed, let me tell you. Here, maybe this might help. It belongs to an old friend, but I'm willing to bet she'd like you to have it.
please, Alistair.
Make a watch over you, my friend, and over us all.
Old friend? Old friend? Is that what I was? I'm offended. Sacred Heart. Nice. Except it's not that great. But thank you. We came from there, I think. we done? Think so. Also, why must there always be looters? Someone taking advantage. Shame. Okay, let's take a look. Nada. Come, doggy. Let's go follow the quest. Oh. A lot of elves on their side. All set. All the sets. No. Is the Viscount gonna be killed? Poor Viscount. If so.
Sheriff, quit your struggling, woman. To the boss! Then the Arishok failed to take you captive. Unfortunate.
Are we? What? I killed it. Ah, Meredith.
I know you. The name Hawke has turned up in my reports many times. Too many.
It's good that we found you, Knight Commander. The Canary are...
It's obvious what they're doing. The Canary are taking people to the keep, and may already be in control. We will need to deal with them.
Why the keep?
Why would they be gathering hostages?
To get everyone important in one place where they can be controlled or killed.
Charming.
Always happy to help in a life-threatening crisis.
Good. Your skills will be sorely needed. Head to the keep and I will see if I can find more of my men. These creatures will pay for this outrage.
Guess I gotta do a small break and go inspect some noises that are outside. I don't know if you can hear them. But yeah, I'll be right back. Won't take too long. What's my mic on? But anyway, I am back. Also took the chance to get some treats. Okay, let me put the phone back on the stand. Restart the thing. Because for some reason chat was not working. Okay. On we go. Also, I don't know if I ever told you, but there's this one cat that I don't know how he gets in my backyard, because you know, my backyard is surrounded by houses. There's no direct connection to the street, I think. But there's this one stray cat that likes to come around and fight my cat. And every so often, there's a big fight around. And that's what I went out to do, to separate the two. Oh, enchanted. Enchanted. Okay, it doesn't work on them. Oh, hello.
Many thanks, my friend.
You alright?
You don't seem as badly injured as the others.
The others. Surely they cannot all be.
Bethany?
Trust His grace.
Oh no.
What were you thinking, child? I told you to let them take me.
We had to do something. We couldn't just...
It's a Hawke family reunion.
What's left of it? First Enchanter Orsino. You survive.
Your relief overwhelms me, Knight Commander.
There is no time for talk. We must strike back before it's too late.
And who will lead us into this battle? You?
I will fight to defend this city as I have always done.
To control it, you mean? I won't have our lives tossed to the flames to feed your vanity.
Well, I'll lead us.
I won't have you two at each other's throats. I'm in charge.
You're not even of this city.
Neither am I. Yet I don't hear you complaining about us both fighting to defend our home.
Very well then. But whatever you plan, be quick about it.
Why am I not surprised?
Tell us then, what is our course of action?
I take it running for the hills isn't an option. Or we could find out what they're up to. And that works too.
An excellent choice. Let's move quickly.
She be scary. That dude was talking about her was right.
There seem to be a great many Qunari at the keep's entrance.
Then they've already taken it over. Clearly, they've been planning this for some time.
Perhaps we should have been planning ourselves.
I don't see any of my guardsmen.
This is the only way in. We must assault them now before their numbers grow.
Are you mad? They have hostages. We need a distraction.
Decide quickly. We have no time.
Distraction.
Let's hear what you have in mind, Orsino.
We'll need to get you inside and catch up as soon as we can.
And just how will we do this?
Have confidence, Knight Commander.
Oh.
You will not conquer this city without a fight! Cerebos!
Orsino must be very powerful, because, you know, they didn't seem to go down with just one hit before. Friends in high places. Naruhodo. Ow. Oh. Did I get everything? Nope. What was that? Seal of Kirkwall. Me. Things seem to be all closed off. Only the quest now.
Here is your Viscount.
Ah.
You dare? You are starting a war!
Look at you. Like fat doth Russie, you feed and complain only when your meal is interrupted. You do not look up. You do not see that the grass is bare. All you leave in your wake is misery. You are blind. I will make you see. But we have guests.
Also, the Duke Viscount didn't deserve that, no.
I expected you. But for all your might, you are no different from these bars. You do not see.
I can see just fine.
I see a man who's ready to start a war on principle.
And what would the Kunari be without principle? You, I suspect. Prove yourself, Basra, or kneel with your brethren. You are Basalit An, after all. Few in this city command such respect. So tell me, Hawke, you know I am denied Parvalan until the Tome of Kozlun is found. How would you see this conflict resolved without it?
Oh, hello.
I can answer that. I'm sure you'll find it mostly undamaged.
The Tome of Kozlun.
It took me a while to get back, what with all the fighting everywhere. You know how it is. This is your damned influence, Hawke. I was halfway to Ostwick before I knew I had to turn round. It's pathetic.
The relic is reclaimed. I am now free to return to Parvalin with the thief.
What? Oh, no, no, no. If anyone kicks her ass, it's me.
She stole the tome of Kazloon. She must return with us.
Sounds like you have something very specific in mind.
She will submit to the Qun and the Ben Hasrath. More than that, I will not say.
Well, you cannot have her.
You have your relic. She stays with us.
I'm sure he'll take that well. Riveni, you might want to move a bit this way.
Then you leave me no choice. I challenge you, Hawke. You and I will battle to the death with her as the prize.
No. If you're going to duel anyone, duel me.
You are not Basilidan. You are unworthy.
If a duel,
all right. Let's
it's what it'll take.
Morales, so shall it be.
Oh. No, 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 no.
Even now, sir.
You shall not get me, El Shock. No. 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 Never. Shook. No, no, no. Nine, nine, nine. Nope, nope, nope. There we go.
One day we shall return.
You know, it didn't have to be this way.
Is it over?
It's over.
The city has been saved!
What's your problem? Give me the weird side eye. Well, not side eye, but a weird look.
As a new challenge.
You seem confused, Seeker.
The champion killed the Arashok in single combat? It just sounds so romantic.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you developed a case of hero worship.
Why? Because I have respect for a woman who built herself from nothing?
Mm-hmm.
If you're telling the truth. If you are, then what happened at the gallows may be far different than we assumed. I need to hear it.
Let's say I tell you. Then what? Is the Chantry out for revenge? Is that what this is all about?
No, it's not that.
Then what about me? If what I tell you isn't what you want to hear, will you still let me go?
I will let you go.
Well, now we're talking.
None of this is what I thought it would be. Tell me what really happened.
Champion of Kirkwall. That was the reward. A fine title. Every noble at the keep owed the champion their lives. She wasn't just a hero. She was now the most important person in the city. Except for Knight Commander Meredith, of course. With the Viscount dead, she stepped in to keep order. Things quickly got out of hand. The more she squeezed the mages, the more they resisted. The more they resisted, the tighter she squeezed. After 3 years of that, it all came crashing down.
Time to fix the mages. And Meredith.
I know you fear us. Knight Commander Meredith uses that fear to take control of your city. She opposes every effort to replace Viscount Dumont. And you have seen the chaos of her reign. Will you allow it?
Return to your homes. This farce is over.
Wait! Perhaps there are some who might disagree with you, Knight Commander.
Do not hide behind the champion. She has no role in this.
Sounds like you two have quite the little argument going.
This is not an argument. It's treason.
I think the champion's views would be appreciated. Or do you fear what she has to say?
I fear nothing. My only interest here is in keeping order and protecting the innocent.
Oh, welcome back, Vincent, and thank you for the pets. How was the shower? Bath. Yeah.
What are you trying to do here? Cause a rebellion?
The people of this city need to know what is really happening.
And then what? They tear down the gallows with pitchforks and torches? That would be better.
It cannot be worse. Your refusal to listen to reason leaves me no choice.
What I refuse to listen
You're very
to
French. Nyaru-hudu.
you are ill-fit
The
for a
freshest.
position if you cannot understand this.
Threatening each other isn't going to help matters.
And what should I do instead? Allow this to continue?
Your measures have become more extreme over the last 3 years.
And you could do better?
Grab a drink.
How well did you go?
Naruhodo, Naruhodo.
Did she not die at a blood mage's hands?
Low, low.
Why don't you just stab me in the back while you're at it?
Cold corpses speak louder than abstract freedoms, do they not? As long as that's true, Kirkwall needs its Templars more than it needs a new ruler.
And when will that end? When will you stop seeing evil in every corner?
When it's no longer there.
The first enchanter accused you of trying to take control of the city.
The city? I am trying to keep order until there is a ruler capable of succeeding where Duma failed.
And if not, will the Templars rule Kirkwall forever?
We will not stand idle while the city burns around us.
The Templar Order exists to guard the Chantry and Sun. I suggest you let the nobility rule the city.
I do not need you or anyone to tell me what my duty is, mage.
Let the city decide.
If Kirkwall wants Meredith to step down, they'll tell her to.
Are you mad? They fear her. Everyone fears her.
Also, I don't know what Arsene was defending. I have been too distracted.
Maybe you two should wrestle, because there's no other way to resolve this.
You are naive, champion.
You will find that not everyone bows to your will, Knight Commander.
My. Such a terrible commotion.
This mage incites rebellion, Your Grace. I am dealing with the matter.
Ah, Orsino. So frustrated. Do you think this is truly wise?
No, Your Grace.
Of course not. Young men, would you show the first enchanter back to the circle? Gently, if you please.
Your Grace. He should be clapped in irons. Made an example of.
That's enough, Meredith. This demeans us all. Surely you can see that. Go back to the gallows and calm down, like a good girl. You have my thanks for stepping in, champion. If you had not...
Things would have happened. It will only get worse because Meredith is...
I doubt sending them back to the gallows will end this.
Sadly true. Gentle people of Kirkwall, return to your homes, I implore you. This will not be solved today. And now I must attend to the gallows. They will see reason if the Maker wills it. Thank you again, champion.
All quiet around here, Captain.
Good. Carry on.
Alright. New quests.
You're just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically stepped into the Viscount's seat.
She can't stall the process forever. It's not her place. Leaving the Viscount's seat empty will just tempt people to fight for it. It will cause more trouble than it prevents.
Well, you've got a brain in there after all. I was convinced that headband was to keep it from falling out.
Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
Don't you want their bodies too?
Their husks serve no purpose. The weapons shall satisfy a demand of the Qun.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out.
You will find me here.
Hawke State. But I want to get that quest there. Nuncio. Hello.
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. Your reputation precedes you. Forgive me. I should introduce myself properly.
Also, welcome back, Vincent.
My name is Nancio Caldera Lanos. I am a noble from the beautiful country of Antiva.
Ah, Antiva. Also, for some reason, the only job that my phone is supposed to be doing, which is feeding me chat, for some reason it's not doing that. Not doing that. So, give me a moment. Gonna do something like a cleaning on my phone. Yeah. Riveting. And new. Yes, kitty. You should sleep. Yeah. It's almost 1 a.m. Thank you. Sleep well, Vincent. Talk to you tomorrow. Gonna be here a while longer. At least until midnight. But we'll see. Yes, yeah.
It must have taken a lot of practice to say that all in one breath.
It's mostly to impress the ladies, I assure you. I've come to ask your help, champion. Hiding among the Dalish is an elven assassin I've been chasing for months. He's a master manipulator who will endanger even his own kind to ensure his survival.
You don't seem the type to hunt assassins. Why are you after him?
At first, it was merely a duty to Antiva. But after losing so many good men to him, it became personal. He's nothing but a murderer, a thief, and a liar.
You want me to use my wily ways to find out where the Dalish are hiding this elf?
That is part of it, yes. This elf is very dangerous, and he must be brought in before he kills again. I've heard of your dealings with the Dalish. I was hoping you could go where my men could not. Find out where the assassin is hiding, and apprehend him.
Fine.
I'll see what I can do.
One of the Dalish, a woman named Variel, is a friend of his. I suggest speaking with her first.
We won't be here when you get back. We got a campsite outside the city. Look for us there.
Alright. What shoes? You're wearing shoes? Yes, you are. So I think that's the assassin from Origins. I forget his name though. He was from Antiva.
That ruckus has been going on for some time. Can you calm him down?
For the Maker's sake, draw the curtains. Do you know what could happen if the Knight Commander spies catch two apostates talking?
No? What?
No wonder the demons found you such easy prey. Her ignorance will be what draws the Templars down on us.
I do have a gift for you.
Well, if you're really worried about the Templars, have I got a deal for you?
What is it?
This key. opens the cellars below the house here. You can get in from Darktown, if you ever need a quick escape.
It means more than I can say to have had a partner these past 3 years. It makes me believe we can do anything.
Sure, something for fun.
Meryl's gone now. Is this the best you can think to do?
Naruto, Naruto. Hello, doggy. What did the wardrobe do? Is it hiding
I'm
things?
sure the furniture's very sorry for whatever it did, old boy. All right, let's see.
Please don't open the door.
You've caught a burglar. Good boy.
My legs are cramping. Please, just let me go.
Why should I?
You expect me to just let you walk out of here?
Please, Sarah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age. But your guard monster has scared me towards a path of honest work.
Okay. Honest work.
I'll give you to the count of 5 before I sick my Mabari on you.
What? Surely you wouldn't.
1,
But...
2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure our guest leaves quickly.
That's a good boy.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
Hello, Winders.
Our course is nearly lost.
One day I'll see Papa again.
One day. No time. Bye, doggy. No. Why can I not choose her? What the heck? What's all that? All that. You know nothing. No, Isabella. I'm offended actually. You should go away.
By now, you must see what an injustice the Templars are.
Must I? I see Templars trying to control what they have good reason to fear.
But they go too far.
Talk to Hawke about her mother. Ask her who went too far.
You can't hold all mages responsible for that.
It doesn't take all mages to cause this, only the weak ones.
The Merchants Guild has their finger.
Mm-hmm.
And all these pies. Well, not the actual pies. They're clean as far as I know.
Crossbow. I'm gonna go this way because there's a merchant there and I want to see the store. Wrong way. Alright. There's nothing. Hello.
So you've done well for yourself. I had my doubts the first time I saw you, but I guess there was something to that Hawke fellow Leandra ran off with after all. He certainly produced an amazing daughter. Your mother would be proud.
Uncle Gamlin, was that affection?
I'm feeling sentimental. With Bethany locked in the gallows, you're the only real family I have left. For a long time, I thought the Amel line in Kirkwall would end at me. I'm glad you've pulled it out of the grave.
No problem, Uncle. Found the gem of Kylla.
Leave that alone. There are things in my life that don't actually involve you, you know. Stay out of my business, girl.
That sounds dangerous, Gamlin.
That note mentioned the gem of Karoshik. What's that?
It's nothing. Never mind.
This gem sounds pretty impressive. It has a name and everything.
Ah, don't be stupid. I lost everything chasing that gem. Our fortune, our home, even Mara.
Mara?
Who's Mara?
She's none of your concern. That's who she is. Why don't you head back to your fancy house in Hightown and stay out of my damn business?
Alright, Uncle. But I won't. Because that's not who I am. Okay, it's an empty room. Bye, Uncle. Also, I bet Mara was like his girlfriend. Or something. Or a very prized doggy thing. Yeah.
So, 3 Templars walk into a tavern.
Not right now, Varric.
You feeling alright, Blondie? You're always in the mood for Templar jokes.
Always in a mood for Templar jokes, except when not in a mood for a Templar joke. Let's go see the house of Mr. Enders. Let's go see, he may have something for us to do. He may have. Let's go see. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Da-da-da-da. I don't think anything. Don't really care. No.
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know? It's not like I don't got things to do.
To inconvenience an upstanding citizen such as yourself. My, where are my manners?
Don't talk down to me. I ain't stupid. See, we was hired to give you a note. But this gem of Karoshik thing the note talks about, We decided we want that instead. You better hand it over.
Ah, you can read.
I'm surprised you know what a note is, let alone know how to read one.
I don't need to know how to read. All I need to know is which end of the sword goes where. We aren't going anywhere without that gem.
I don't have that gem.
Isn't there a mallet hanging on the wall in Gamlen's house?
Okay. Back to Uncle, it seems. Okay, let's go visit Enders.
Not all mages are weak.
True. Bethany, for instance, was not weak.
You specifically don't mention me.
That's also true.
I'll prove to you that I'm not weak.
Prove it to yourself. You're convincing no one else.
I guess if I wanted to befriend him, Fenris, I would have to walk around with Bethany more. Although Bethany is not...
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it. We've both been wrong. What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
What does that mean?
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters.
Why am I not surprised?
They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate Justice and me, without killing either.
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
Okay, that's good.
That was going to be my next question.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most of what I need, but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect. A powder the Tevinters call Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Is it just a potion? Is there anything more to this ritual?
No ritual. Just mix the ingredients up and boom. Justice and I are free. And we can take our rightful place among free mages.
What is Drakestone?
The Tevinters used to mine it for their apothecaries. There should still be deposits in the bone pit.
Where would we find Celepetre?
It's a crystal that forms from concentrated manure and urine.
We can't just buy it somewhere.
It's not used by mages here. There's no reason for any merchant to stock it. I suggest we search the sewers. There's an entrance not far from here in Darktown.
Okay.
I assure you, we'll find them.
I could not have begun to do this without your support.
Of course, Fenris. Hate me all you want. Cannot really understand why you hate the idea of helping a mage that much. You're making him more stable. Why would you be against that? Just check, see if there's anything here. The buddy that was there, that didn't want any contact, is gone. Alright, sewers it is.
We can enter the sewers from here to look for the cellar Petray. Are you ready?
Yeah, yes.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
That's fine. Could take Meryl, but well, not Meryl. Evelyn instead of Fenris, but I'm not fond of Evelyn.
This is it. The cellar right here. There's almost time. Find a few.
Sorry, Andrews, I heard nothing of that.
Watch your step. That should do it.
All right.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Okay, a few more. At least one more. Up north.
Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
That's a lot. Hot diggity damn.
I don't like the looks.
should be plenty. Thank the Maker.
Okay. And next. Okay. Now we leave. Legal into winter. Legal into winter, their slavers are present almost everywhere. Well, that sucks.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Naruhodo? No. And she's gone. Damn. Bone pit mines. Where are those at?
We need to find some food.
Bone pit mines. Bone pit. Okay. Bone pit. Bone pit. Yes, yes, yes.
We still need the Drakestone from the Bone Pit.
That's why we're here. So what the hell happened here? It was not like this before. That I remember.
So, I guess there are still no good jobs for Ferelden's then.
This is a big arena. Ah. Hmm. Also, I just realized that his weapon is called Bianca. I thought it was an actual woman. Kind of forgot that, because I knew it.
I love it when a plan works out. It's too far.
Oh no, not the me. Ah. Stop that. Oh. No. Well. Oh. I guess it died finally. Good job, Varric. Very good job. Dragon blood? Don't even know who needed the dragon killed. Oh well. Now I gotta go and buy more potions, which is always nice.
Are you ready to go in?
Yeah.
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits along the sides.
Again, why do you... Silly man. Silly game.
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest part. There should be more further in.
Alright. So... Okay.
more further in.
Mm-hmm. There is more further in.
Watch your step. Get back! Let's finish this!
There should be more further in.
So I'm predicting that a potion will fail, because this is not a normal possession. Prediction.
That should do.
Do you want this, Fenris? I guess you do.
I don't like the looks of this.
That should be enough.
If I could. Ah. Oh. This is probably the wrong way.
Thank
Nope.
you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
One more thing. What? The heart of a virgin woman or something like that? That would be what I would assume. Oh god. Okay, moving on. What? massacre, dragon massacre. I have done this. Do I even have... Yeah, it's here. Okay. Guess it bugged a bit. Just a tiny bit.
Where's the chantry when you need him? Not down here. Take what I like. That's what I say.
You know you still owe me 5 sovereigns, Elf.
I'm good for it.
So you think you can win the coin from Isabella? Good luck with that. Coming to the Hanged Man for Wicked Grace later?
Never miss it.
Oh, they're friends.
There is one more thing I need of you, my love. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the chantry without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
What must be done?
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
What do you want me to talk about?
Food? The weather? What does it matter? No, talk of mages. Give her one final chance to hear what we have suffered. To pick a side. Perhaps she'll be more inclined to listen to you.
Sounds suspicious, yes.
What is it you don't want me to see?
Do you believe in me, love? Do you believe mages deserve to live free of the Templar's grasp? Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
Is there even a potion?
Was this ever about you and justice? Or have you lied this whole time?
I lied. There is no potion. But what we have gathered will bring freedom for more than just me and justice. It will help mages throughout Phaedus. In the face of that, one lie means little.
But why don't you trust me?
I can't act blindly. Tell me your plan.
I am taking a risk. I would not see you drawn into it. But maybe your support of mages ends at talk. It's easier to support freedom if no one must die to achieve it. You cannot claim to love me, then turn on me now.
I do love you. And I'm not turning on you, I'm just questioning.
I care for you. That doesn't mean I agree with every decision.
You cannot care for me and despise what I stand for. I am the cause of mages. There is nothing else inside me. Will you aid us now? Or does your support stop at the chantry door?
I will help you. But you're not being fair.
Tell me what you would have of me then. But I won't forget you blackmailed me to get it.
I promise, whatever happens, it's on my head. It will not come back on you. Go to the chantry. Talk to the Grand Cleric. I will join you when I'm done.
Okay, Fenris just loves that. Take what I like. And what I don't like, I don't take. What I do with it, I don't know. Chantry.
I'll find you as soon as I'm done. Thank you.
Right.
So you found your brother?
I did. Wasn't expecting that.
I assume there was a time when you and he were friends.
With Bartrand? No. Just brothers. Occasionally he wasn't insufferable.
And yet you remained at his side.
Too bad he didn't do the same.
Sebastian, hello.
The first enchanter overstepped his bounds. Do you never intend to give a public answer, Your Grace?
What have I been asked?
About the mages. You could calm this fire if you stepped forward.
The Chantry's teachings are clear. Those who turn against them would not listen more to me than to Andraste.
Is that your stance?
Then you do favor the Templars, Your Grace?
I favor peace, which is not the goal of either side, I'm afraid. I did not expect things to deteriorate so fast. I thought after the Canary, no one would wish for more violence. It has drawn more attention than I would like. Sebastian, if I can ask...
Anything, Your Grace.
And the champion, too, if you will?
Why not?
I can't imagine any way this will go wrong.
What would you have of us?
The Divine is concerned about the situation here. She does not want to see the Free Marches become another Imperium. She has sent an agent to assess the danger. Meet with her, please. Tell her drastic measures won't be required.
I don't want to see the Divine's armies march against Kirkwall.
Could we keep the Exalted marching to a minimum? I keep all my stuff in Kirkwall.
Surely the Divine wouldn't treat the whole city as enemies.
She is concerned. It is never wise to draw the concern of the powerful.
She is the voice of Andraste. She cannot turn the might of the Chantry against the innocent due to proximity.
Were no innocents harmed in the Exalted marches? She will do her best, Sebastian. But she must act first to protect the faith.
With the agent...
What can you tell me about this servant of the Divine?
I was not told her real name. Only to call her Sister Nightingale. She is said to be the Divine's left hand, sent to do work that might blacken the Divine's name.
What argument would convince her?
The Divine has heard my protests already. I must trust your own powers of persuasion now.
This cannot wait.
Thank you. We cannot allow this ridiculous mage rebellion to turn into holy war.
The agent, Sister Nightingale, will be waiting in the Viscount's throne room tonight. She wishes to remain unseen. The room has been sealed since the Canary incident. It may be difficult to get in without attracting attention. Maker's blessing, champion. Have you come to pray?
I want to talk about the mages.
So, hypothetically, if there were a group of people being brutally subjugated by another, wouldn't the Maker favor the oppressed?
You speak of mages. It's no secret that you count apostates among your friends, champion. You have done much to fan the flames of rebellion here. We must give Meredith and Orsino time to work out their differences. No good can come of showing favor to one side.
Couldn't you solve this problem if you just spoke out?
How would that help? Both sides make good points. Both have flaws. For 1,000 years, the Chantry has had to find the balance between them. That hasn't changed here.
But apparently the mages are being more ostracized.
I guess that means you're not ready to disband the Templars and set every mage free.
I feel for the mages, I do. I would not wish to be locked in the gallows. But I cannot take sides. We are all the Maker's creatures, but magic allows abuses beyond the scope of mortals. I only hope I can balance the needs of everyone. For if it comes to war, it is the people of this city who will lose.
There you are. I've been looking for you all over. Your Grace?
Your soul is troubled, child. I hope you found a balm for it here.
Wonder what he did. Can't be a good thing. E.
I wanted you to have this.
What's that? A pillow?
Hand embroidered by my mother. The only thing of hers they let me keep when I went to the Circle.
Why in the name of Andraste would you give that to me?
You've been a good friend, Varric.
You keep your pillow, Blondie. And may you have many more dreams of killing Templars on it.
Hawke, I didn't expect you here. I want to tell you now. I love you. You've stood by me when I gave you every reason to turn away.
Also, nice outfit, by the way.
Whatever happens, I wanted you to know that.
Why are you talking like this?
He'll still be here, you know. Justice. Long after you and I are gone. It doesn't mean the same thing to a spirit. He'll just go back to the Fade.
Usually people don't say things like that unless they're about to stab someone in the back.
I love you. I wish that meant I would never hurt you. You were the most important thing in my life. But some things matter more than my life. More than either of us. I'm sorry.
You're wrong. There is nothing more important than love.
I told you I would break your heart. Just know it breaks mine to do it. I was hoping we'd find a better way, but justice and vengeance are too intertwined. I can't tell one from the other. You were the one shining light in my life. Never blame yourself for what will happen.
What will happen? Renegades? Renegades called? What? Well, Renegade's Club. Why can I not see it? The hell is wrong with me? Okay. Pip, pip, pum.
Oh, cheer up, Blondie. You're making me cry just looking at you.
Don't.
You made a mistake. It happens.
I almost killed a girl.
You've killed 254 by my last count, plus about 500 men, a few dozen giant spiders, and at least 2 demons.
It's not the same.
Why? Because this one you feel bad about? Maybe that's the problem.
Who? What?
Break some heads tomorrow, maybe. Good payday.
Who did he kill? I am very confused.
You're giving me that look again. What are you writing this time?
So, you and Hawke, I need some details. Did you go down on one knee? Did she jump you? Did you swear eternal vows of love, or is this just a physical thing?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Fine, but if you don't tell me, I'm just going to have to make it up.
Perhaps making it up, it makes it more interesting.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
No.
I'm not doing this for the money.
Very well.
Not what I meant to do, but you know, since there are things to do there, let's go. It's not in front of me. Oh, hello, Enders.
I heard about the business in the square, monsieur. I hope there's no trouble from it. Now that you're the champion of Kirkwall, seems everyone wants something, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Mistress Amel would have been very proud.
Maybe I should find a nicer place.
What? Are you saying my place is not nice?
Your support has meant the world to me. Your support has meant the world to me.
Champion, I require assistance in a matter of great urgency. Please report to the Templar Hall in the gallows at your earliest convenience. You simply must help me. My daughter Orlana was abducted by foul bandits. One of my servants have discovered that she was taken somewhere in the wounded coast. I bid you to make haste, for I fear this low-born scum will take her maidenhood. That would make the arrangement of a suitable marriage for her very difficult. Please return Orlana to me intact. I think she ran away. Mr. Hawke, maybe you don't remember me. We met briefly and thought it was the most important moment of my life. And though it was the most important of my life, you've changed so many lives that you probably can't keep them all straight. You rescued me from Sir Ulrich and told me to leave Kirkwall. I want to tell you that I have. I won't say where I am now, but I'm free. I'm not looking back. I've heard the rumors, terrible days are coming. I pray for your safety, for the safety of my family and all the souls in Kirkwall, especially for you. May Andraste keep you from harm. Dear Hawke, or is it Champion Hawke? The story of how you handle the Irish Hawk is very popular here. There are few things that the Winters love more than a tale of Qunari defeat. To say the Imperium is a strange place would be a vast understatement. Men and women work magic in the streets while their slaves look on. I watched my own master kill a rival magister in a duel just days ago. Sometimes I look around and think I understand the Templars back in Kirkwall. My studies are going well. My dreams don't trouble me as much these days. I'm hopeful that in time I'll master myself. I just wanted to thank you. I owe you more in my life. I owe you my mind and my future, Fenrir. Good that he's doing good. Yes, happy. Monsieur, interest rates are the lowest they've been in 200 years, making this the perfect time to take out a mortgage on your estate. The next Viscount will likely raise rates, and if you wait too long, this chance will pass you by. When the Chantry demands tithe on all Hightown estates, where will you be? The lending house of Tecum, Salmer, and Grease can take you through the process of mortgaging your estate with ease and confidence, leaving you with nothing to do but admire our wealth. Speak to our accountant for a free consultation. You've done so much for so many people, so you probably don't remember me, but you saved my life. I've spent 3 years thinking about what that awful Lord Harriman might have done to me. Surely the Maker sent you to shine his light on that madhouse. When I left and walked into the sun, it was like waking from a nightmare. I don't know how we endured it. That place was a spider's web, and we were the flies. I didn't know where to go at first, but I ended up seeking shelter at the Chantry in Starkhaven. I'm a sister now, and I take my vows next month. They've given me a chance to pay back the good fortune you gave me. And they've even taught me to read and write. Me, the daughter of a washerwoman. Eternal gratitude. Ariel. Anything here? 9. You, and you. Let's go.
So, the Knight Commander. Boiling in oil? That one never gets old.
This is past time for joking.
I'm helping you indulge in elaborate revenge fantasies. I think it's good for you.
Meredith will die. Do not doubt that.
Oh, go away, Justice. Can Anders come out and play?
Stop.
You are no fun anymore.
He is kind of right. You're a bit full of vengeance.
Clothing of all kinds.
You want bows? You'll get bows and a kunari sword and Shang.
I got bows.
On a fire. Hello, Hubert.
A dragon attacked your mine. Everyone is dead.
Dear Maker, what of my equipment? Did it seem salvageable?
Right.
No. And neither did the workers who died trying to save it.
Oh, my heart. So many years of investment. I am ruined. Ruined. I'm sorry, champion. I appreciate your help, but I sank all my coin into that rotten mine. I have nothing left to pay you.
I'll take the mine.
Give me the bone pit. Perhaps in a few years I can get it back in order.
What? Ha! Fine, take it. I wash my hands of this cursed venture.
Now I have a mine. That is all mine. Hey. Hello.
Have you located any Canary blades?
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
No problemo. Okay, let's finish this one and then I'll then stream. Yeah, I guess.
Greetings, champion.
Greetings, soldier. Okay, these are wounds. Completely forgot that I actually want these things. Yeah. Thank you. Let's go talk with Uncle. Talk with Uncle. Talk with Uncle. Talk with Uncle.
Do you still support the Knight Commander?
I don't care a fig for her, but she's the only one holding back the map.
Holding back? She's howling at the bloody moon. Even her own people think she's lost it. What will it take for you to see that she's crazy?
Mages in glass houses shouldn't throw fireballs.
He's kinda right, but kinda wrong. Right and wrong. Also, I think I've been here. Cricket Emporium. Cricket Emporium. Cricket Emporium. Emporium. Cricket Emporium. Emporium. Cricket Emporium. Emporium. Trinkets Emporium. Emporium. Cricket Emporium. Hello, Gamlin.
What do you want now?
Question for you.
What in the maker's name is a wallop mallet?
Haven't played Wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something.
Examine the... Okay. Gotta go to the tree, inspect the tree. Maybe make a little pet. Give it a little pet, yes.
So who is Bianca?
My crossbow. Say hello, Bianca.
Let's go see if this
But why
Venadal
Bianca?
tree can give us any
You must
answers.
have named her after someone.
Nope. Mirabelle was taken.
The way you fondle your weapon is disturbing.
Hey, I'm a perfect gentleman. In public.
In public. I fear what that might imply.
Well, we found the tree the wallop mallet's made from. Now what?
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
Another note?
This person is like an underpaid brothel wench. He enjoys leading us on.
I was given a few coins to hand this over to whoever came asking about wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look. Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even hooded, you all look alike.
A warehouse now. We are being played with.
Okay, the docks. Gotta go to the docks. Gotta go and see things at the docks. Go this way. Wrong way. Ducks at night. What do you want, kitty? I don't know what you want. You have your two little thingies there. Looking cute as heck. There's always someone trying to kill me, even though I'm the champion and all. People just don't respect you.
Occasionally used to store.
Oh, the victims. Flash white, the victim's health bar. Naruhodo.
Fish, more fish. Poor. Let's look for those crates.
Well, it was 1000 and something. But I'll look at all of them. All of them. All mine. Trap? Where trap? See nothing.
Well, here are the crates we were looking for.
Something seems off. It's a trap!
Oh. Is that all? Didn't I look? The hell? $1,023. We did that. Great 1023 was here. There are no other crates that we can interact with. damn it. Shouldn't something have dropped here? Okay, let me take a quick look. Quick look. Let's see. Google. Let's see, Gamelin's greatest treasure. The wallop. Okay, dogs. God damn it. I don't care about cookies. I think this bugged. Because I don't have I need something called a note for Gamlin, and I don't think the thing did the thing. Yeah, the thing did the thing, yes. Let's do a save. Load. Autosave. Do I doubt it will make any difference? Because this was already after we killed them, yeah. God dang it. Okay. Since it's like this, I'm just gonna end it here. Nope. Let's hide that. But yeah. Thank you. for the people that came, for the people that looked, for the people that chatted. And again, thank you, Riora, for the sub. Yeah. So I'm not sure why it says Vincent right there. Maybe it was a mistake and you refunded? It's fine. Thank you anyway. For looking. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Starting a bit earlier, in theory. Yeah, we'll be playing Dark Souls. I don't know how much of Dark Souls we have left. I don't think it's a lot, because there is a DLC and then the last boss, I think. So maybe 1 or 2 streams? Maybe. We'll see how bad the bosses are. But yeah. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!